Welcome to our Media Week. This is our first episode. I am Dan.
I'm Courtney.
And we're going to go through our week of media, which entails movies, video games, music, and books.
And collectibles.
And some collectibles as well. So we have a whole bunch of stuff on the table. How should we do this? Tell them at home.
I don't know. What do you want to do first?
Well, we do have a stack of DVDs that we found at the thrift store this week. We could probably go through those.
Let's do it.
You know, this is my favorite one by far. Have you heard of The Middleman?
No.
You've never heard of this. Nor had I, to be honest with you. But this, I believe, 2008, this was a show that was on ABC Family and was based on a graphic novel. And this is the complete series, so one would lead you to believe it probably was canceled.
I think so.
But I did look up some footage of this, and it looks like... You ever seen the show The Tick?
No.
Okay. Well, it has that kind of over-the-top, kind of cartoony vibe to it. This looks fun. We'll definitely watch this.
Okay.
And I think it's sci-fi based. They're fighting like random zombies and aliens and their agents. You know, it's like that kind of show. It's stuff we like. Because right now we're currently watching what?
What are we watching? Oh, Grimm? Grimm?
We watched some Grimm last night. So
Grimm.
that would tie in perfectly with Grimm. On to the next. We found The Searchers, Blu-ray, John Wayne. What do you know about it?
Nothing.
Nothing. It's a classic John Wayne. Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, Blu-ray. What do you know about that?
Nothing.
Nothing. It's great. Those are both essential westerns. I've seen this. I have not seen The Searchers, but I've heard Quentin Tarantino talk about it a million times.
Must be good.
Yeah. This is different. This is a show from 1973, BBC, guys. Some mothers do of them. So this appears to be this was like Mr. Bean before Mr. Bean.
Okay. Okay.
So you can get behind it, right?
I can try.
I once again pulled up a clip of this, and there's a Christmas episode where he brings in a Christmas tree, and it's like Charlie Brown Christmas. He's like dragging a small tree, and the wife is like, "What are you doing?" Really funny, really charming. We're gonna watch this.
Okay.
I don't think there's a ton of episodes on here. It's 3 discs. I've never seen this before. I've never even heard of this before, so that's fun.
Okay.
Got a couple. We got Werewolves on Wheels.
That looks fun.
This is one of those 70s biker films. You know, the 60s, 70s, everyone was into making biker films on low budget and throwing whatever random shit into them. And this is a collection with, 9, 10 movies? It has like Hell on Wheels.
There's 12.
Pink Angels, Wild Rebels, Wild Riders. All B movies. It's interesting. You put it on, maybe you last 5 minutes and turn it off.
Yeah. It's good novelty.
But at least we tried, you know? 28 weeks later, the follow-up. You've seen this, right?
No.
No? Alright.
No.
Did you see the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
I have not seen that.
I picked it up because it's been a long time since I've seen it. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and this is like the deluxe edition DVD. 2-disc set.
Classic.
And it has a couple of special features like documentaries, making of, and then it has commentary. So these are fun.
Yeah.
We watch these sometimes and then watch all the features afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good to have.
A nice cover too. Field of Dreams, same thing, 2-disc set with the documentary featurettes on there. I made you watch this not long ago.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Yeah. I like cry every time I watch it. And same deal, Unforgiven, classic Western, 2-disc set with all the features. You've seen this, Clint Eastwood?
No,
No. Okay.
nothing about it.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to do that together soon. The last one of the finds was this Mighty Boosh special edition. That is a beautiful little set right there. Mighty Boosh comedy troupe. 2005, I believe they started, 6, somewhere in there.
I have no idea.
There's 3 seasons on this, and each season it takes place in a different environment. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at first I didn't realize that. I never really put it together that each season was different. But good humor. We love BBC shows.
Love them.
Love them.
Good humor. Good times.
So we're going to get down on that too.
Okay.
So that's our media finds of the week right there. What did we do this week? Do you remember what we did on Monday?
Oh yeah, we went and saw Emil and the Sniffers. What was the opening band's called?
With the Lambrini Girls.
Lambrini Girls. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
It was fun. Up in Burlington, Vermont. We got some posters as we were walking out. They gave these, I don't know why they were giving these out. There was 300 of them made. I guess they didn't sell any.
It's a good poster.
It's a beautiful poster. If you don't know, Emil and the Sniffers, Australian rock and roll, female fronted. I mean, from the time they hit the stage, she was on 10, like just bouncing around.
She didn't stop.
Did not stop the whole set. It was impressive.
I would say that's probably one of the better shows we've gone to of recent.
I think so too. Really inspiring. We were a little ways back. There was probably 700-800 people there. We had to like stand in the back. Otherwise, we're not tall enough to kind of see over. So you gotta kind of a bummer. But at the same time, the sound was good. Everything was mixed well. It was inspiring. Opening band, not so much, but that's fine. It wasn't our thing.
That's fine.
We even had a little clip. It's just a short little clip. We'll throw it in here. Not the best clip, but it gives you a little bit of essence of what it was like to be in that room.
It was a good time. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. Normally you just get let down. The last show we saw up there was the Chats, who are from Australia as well. It was sold out as well. And that was a total letdown.
I did not enjoy that as much.
No, there was something lacking where the Sniffers really, really brought it together. But we have the collecting corner here. We'll do this from time to time where we do kind of tie in with the media collection, fun toys and stuff. We had some birthdays. Our birthdays are like 3 days apart, right? So for hers, I was like, you gotta do something. I mean, you gotta do a little something. So I was like, here. So I got her these. What are these? They're puppets. They are hand puppets, I guess.
They're hand puppets. 1995 Pizza Hut Casper and Friends hand puppets. I had these when I was a kid. They're very hard plastic, so they're not great hand puppets. But they're cute. They look nice on the shelf. Put those on your hands.
Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. And the fun part, these glow in the dark.
Yes.
So that's nice. And if you wanted to buy these back in the day, how did that work?
You went to Pizza Hut, you had to buy a Pepsi or a pizza, and you get them for $1.49 each.
All right, so I had to pay a little bit more than $1.49 each. I think the whole set I totaled maybe $30.
That's nice.
Yeah, not terrible. So these are fun, and it goes along with a collection because we both share a love of this 1995 film Casper, right?
Yeah.
And we have the 25th anniversary edition right here, which I didn't realize it has the 2 movies after Casper, A Spirited Beginning, which is the follow-up in 1997 with Steve Guttenberg. Isn't that crazy? And then there's a follow-up called Scare School.
Okay.
I really don't remember that one.
I do not remember that one at all.
So a pretty cool collection in general. But yeah, Christina Ricci,
Love.
Bill Pullman, love.
It's a good cast.
So yeah, you got a nice little display here with all of them, and yeah. What's that? Anything you want to mention about Casper?
No?
No,
What should I mention?
I don't know. We'll probably watch this in October.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, of course. All right, last bit of business before we wrap up this first episode. Hopefully you're having a good time with us. Yeah, it's a little peek inside the house here. This is a media collecting and talking about. So we consume, I mean, not a ton of media, do we? I mean, it's a good amount.
We're consumers.
We consume some media. This past week we watched on Disney, we watched The Acolytes.
Oh, yes.
That show. It started out really strong. I thought like the first 2 episodes I was really feeling it, and then all of a sudden halfway through it kind of falls off the rails. And the acting, which I don't know if I brought that up to you. Did you notice how the acting was pretty shit?
It wasn't great. It wasn't great.
Where those Disney shows, normally Star Wars, it's really well acted. They get the B Squad to act on this, which was bizarre because it's all this money and hype behind it.
Oh.
Yeah, what would you give? 1 out of 10.
The whole
series.
How many episodes did we watch so far?
We watched the whole thing.
Oh. Maybe I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a 5.
Wow. All right. I mean, I would give it a 4, and I just found out because the last scene, it kind of sets it up possibly for more.
Yep.
They've pulled the plug on it already.
Oh.
So that's how well received it was. I didn't know that going into it, so whatever. One and done. We watched it. We made it through.
That was a quick plug to pull.
Yep.
That was quick.
And we also watched in the last week or so the last season of Cobra Kai.
Oh yes, Cobra Kai.
So they're breaking it into 2 halves. So we saw the first half of the last season that's going to be airing, and that to me, that like the way they've done that show, that to me is like a 9 out of 10. It like makes you feel good.
It's been fun. It's very nostalgic. It's like a little throwback, but it's good. It's fun. I enjoy it.
It makes you feel good.
Yeah, I mean, there's some interesting parts, but overall, it's just like a nod to childhood. So I guess that's why it makes you feel good.
Maybe, but there's other shows that do the same, but I don't feel like they do it as well. It's just so over the top and so cheesy that it's like eating candy. It really is like just stuffing your face full of candy because it's so sweet, it's so good. There's nothing to complain about other than, maybe it wears on you. It's like eating candy. If you eat too much, then you might get sick. So that's why you watch 2 episodes a night and then kind of move on, because maybe, a little more than that would be a little too much for that show. But first half was excellent. I give it 9 out of 10. What would you give that?
I would say 8 out of 10. The storyline with the kids fighting and bickering back and forth is like, we've done it before. It continues to come up.
I mean, that's pretty much the only thing they've ever done, right? That is the basis.
No, I know,
right?
but I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's repetitive. It's like, how many different angles can you work with the same kids?
Yeah.
It's like wrestling. It's like, how many times can these people feud over the same reasons? The last thing, we tried to watch House of Dragons, the new season. But we realized that we
have no idea what's going on.
No clue what was happening. So we pulled the plug on that. I don't know if we're going to rewatch season 1. I don't think so. Hopefully there's some sort of recap on YouTube.
I don't remember season 1 being good enough to watch it again to start season 2. Do you?
I really enjoyed season 1.
Then how do we not remember anything?
It's like Game of Thrones. Like, did you ever really remember? Like, halftime I was like, who are those characters? It's the same thing. If you wait 2 years and come back to it, it's like, it's gone.
That's true.
It's gone.
I guess we're not real fans.
I think
We didn't keep
are.
up with it.
We're just Well, I don't think anyone did, unless they're hardcore. They probably rewatched it. Is what happened. I guarantee it. In the comments, did you rewatch it? You probably did. The last thing we watched this week was The Great Mouse Detective.
Oh, yes. We're diving back into Disney's. Animated
Disney's. Yeah, I would like to. There's a lot that I've either skipped or haven't seen in 30 years.
I'm not that old.
No. But for me it is, because when I go to work, I listen to podcasts about movies, and they were actually just talking about The Great Mouse Detective, and I was like, it's been a long time. So we watched it. It's only an hour and 15 minutes long.
It's very short.
Short and sweet, to the point. You know, it's pretty much your Sherlock Holmes type story parody. Minimal music, singing, which is a plus for me because I hate musicals.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Passionately hate musicals.
Yeah, you don't love them either.
I can get behind a good musical.
In Disney World, but not in general.
I mean, what other musicals are there other than Disney musicals?
There is a lot more than just that. All right, Great Mouse Detective. What do you think? Any other thoughts on that?
It's a good classic. Love rewatching it. Good time. Quick and easy. Makes you feel good.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It is fun. It was good. Next Disney movie we're gonna watch. What do you think?
I don't know. Oh, don't we want to watch? What's the one they're coming out with? The second one you just saw the commercial for.
Moana.
Moana. We haven't seen Moana.
Yeah, we haven't seen that. I think that would be a good. We almost did watch that one, but then went with The Great Mouse Detective instead. So yeah, that will probably be next on the old slot there. That's about it. I think that's probably gonna wrap it up. We'll save what we saw last night for next week's episode.
Sure.
So until then, you do what you do. You toodaloo. Let us know in the comments, what are you watching? What are you consuming?
What we should consume? Let's get some suggestions.
That might be fun.
Yeah, some suggestions.
Let's do that. And we'll see you next week, or maybe in 2 weeks. Depends how much we consume.